yeah, to my YouTube channel, and there you go. So, how are you doing, Todd? uh,
Well, it's been a challenge to get here, but I'm glad I got here, and it's hotter than the surface of the sun here in Texas.
oh yeah, you're down in Texas. Okay,
Yes,
all
sir.
right. And oh,
Did you lose me?
yep, I can hear you, but you lost your video.
Oh, hang on. Good grief.
That's all right. When you get it fixed, if you get it fixed. Um, yeah. So, Caden Gordon referred your name to me, or you,
Oh,
or I was
yes.
referred to you, or whatever. How that works, I'm not sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But
He's a
I
great guy.
enjoy meeting all these new people that do country music, and I haven't been much of a fan of country because I'm more of a '60s rock and roll person,
Oh, yeah.
and '60s and '70s. Not saying that country is bad. I'm not saying that. Don't get me
No, no,
wrong.
no. I hear you.
It just some just depends on where you're raised and what time period.
Yeah.
And my country was Crystal Gale. Oh, he'll be back. Come on back. There he is. Okay, that was quick. Okay, yeah. So yeah, mine was like Crystal Gale and things like that.
Yeah.
And so
No,
and
I dig it.
the old country where they actually maybe they actually told the same story over every song, but at least it had a story.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't say that some of them don't today. I'm just saying that some
Yeah.
of the new stuff today that people listen to, even in rock and roll, it doesn't tell any kind of a story. It's just a bunch of noise, you know.
I have to
And
agree with that. Yeah.
and there are some good artists though, and we had a guest on earlier today. Hey Venus, how you doing? Hey Marco, hey you made it. Marco made it to this one. Marco missed the last one. All right, now let's see if we can get Bobby in here. Bobby's my right hand man on this channel. He
Okay.
knows how to do all kinds of tricks that I can't figure out yet.
He's a magician.
Yeah, and I've been doing this. I've been doing this for a while, but he's got more talent at the production stuff.
Awesome.
So you need to have people like that on your team.
Oh, yeah. Very important. I got
Do you have any music that we can share now, or
I you mean something live?
yeah, can you do anything live?
Well, I can try.
I know,
I'm on
I know you weren't set up for it. That's kind of like at the moment.
I'm on my iPhone. I was trying to get my laptop, but I had to download all kinds of stuff to get
Oh, okay.
on StreamYard.
All right.
Um, so let me see if I can.
Yeah, I use StreamYard because it's so much easier to access, and I can stream to several different platforms at once.
Yeah.
So for me, I can stream to my Facebook pages, and also the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So that way I can reach a lot more people when we're talking. And now, if you're gonna share some music, heck, people are gonna love that.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this.
Oh, well, yeah, I know Venus, but
Oops. Sorry.
Marco said he invested 450,000. What was that? Where at, Marco? I'd like
He
to know where
has
you
no 450. He's
where did
lying.
you invest it at?
Hang on, guys.
Oh yeah, take your time. We're doing good. So now, what got you started in doing music? That's the first question.
Well, I started out. I grew up in a family of musicians. Right, my mom and
Yeah.
dad were both musical,
Okay.
and so I started at the age of about 8 years old.
Wow, that's
Started
like
doing started
yeah.
doing talent shows, and whatnot. Make sure this thing's in tune. So yeah, so it's kind of in my blood. I've tried to get away from it, but I can't seem to. I
Kept
keep
bringing you
seeming away
back.
from it. Country song, you know, can't be wrong. Kind of make you want to rock your baby all night long. It's a lady luck, a pickup truck, stand tall, tall weeds. Harvest torn to feed the corn, boy, you better grab them by the horns. Country song, and it's what this country needs. All this fuss and all this fighting about things that'll never change. Which one's wrong? Tell me which one's right. Tell me which one do we blame? You know that a matter of fact, it begins with me and you. And right now we're gonna drink some beers and treat each other like we ought to. Yeah, go country. Country song, no, it can't be wrong. Kind of make you want to rock your baby all night long. It's a lady luck, a pickup truck, stand tall, tall weeds. Harvest torn to feel the corn. Boy, you better grab the bull by the horns. Country song is what this country needs. All right, there you go.
I like that.
That's good. That's good.
All right, so that's one of my tunes. It's a country song, and it's basically talking about how the government thinks it's, you know, it can do all it can do, but really it's up to us, right?
Yeah.
We the people, you know, it's our Constitution, you know, and
Oh yeah.
so anyway, but not getting too political.
You're right. Right. No, I got you. Well, you had the one country artist, Jason Aldean, right?
Yeah.
Poor guy. He had #1 top hit until somebody didn't like what he said. Then they booted him off the stage, and
Oh yeah, is that the controversy with Ted Nugent?
I'm not sure which one it was. But it was the one where he mentioned about small town and something about people burned down the town or whatever, you know, talking about all the stuff that happened, you know, carjackings and everything like that. And some people got upset over the controversy of the topic of the song, I guess. And
okay.
he was just making a song about what he saw happening in the country, you know, all over.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, at first, for about maybe 2 weeks, it was like on the top chart, you know, on top of the charts. And then all of a sudden, he was taken off a lot of platforms.
So much for payola, huh?
Yeah, and then he was kicked out of the country music thing that he was going to be hosting. And so I don't know what happened there, but anyway, it was all kind of weird that it happened real quick like that. So
yeah, unfortunately, it does. You know, it's one word here, one word there, and you know, you're done. Everybody's kind of sensitive and touchy, you know. So I try to stay in the middle, you know, and not get involved in too much.
yeah, I do bring things to kind of to people's mental awareness, but I don't try to go too crazy on stuff because YouTube doesn't like that, first of all. So it gets
Right.
kind of tricky when you try to talk about the real things, and then they'll claim it's just a conspiracy, and you'll get banned for talking about something that ain't real, you know.
Yeah.
And then in a couple of years later, it turns out, oh hey, that was real. What do you know?
Yeah. Matter of fact.
But
Yeah.
does anyone get their station back or their channel back, whatever, for that? No. So, which I think that's 100% wrong. If they're in the wrong and then something did come true, then that station or channel should be restored completely.
Yeah.
You know, just in my opinion. That's another problem. I have a lot of my own opinions.
Well,
yeah.
That's what makes the world go around, you know.
Oh yeah. And I did like your shirt. You had a Tom and Jerry shirt on there. I like that one.
Yeah, that's I'm a big T-shirt guy, man.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm addicted. I go out and buy all kinds of crazy rock and roll shirts and
there you go.
You know, Looney Tunes and all that. So
yeah, so I like these little on the spot last second interviews, or just get meet and greet, saying hello, and then later on we can do a real interview at some point.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I was glad to do it. You know, I stay pretty busy, but I love jumping in on a good talk show for sure.
Yeah, now I don't know what you do on Friday nights. Now, in Texas, you might be kind of busy playing at the clubs or something. I don't know. But on Friday night, I have a show called Intermission Transmission.
Okay.
And basically, it's just an open roundtable discussion platform. Anybody can bring any topic they want. I don't shy away from anything. I do try to keep it friendly, for everybody, and that way we can all have fun and have some laughs and enjoy the conversation. And
Okay.
but if we do that and get somebody aware of our message, whatever that message is for anybody, everyone has a different one.
Oh,
And we
great.
try to do it respectfully, try to do it with kindness, and just sharing our thoughts and messages. And then you never know who you're going to reach or how you're going to, get that message out there. But this is a good way to do it if we can do it kindly and with respect, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, Venus, Lady V says, except monster porn, you don't want to do that.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure what that is, but
Yeah, he also said that Billy Currington about to get sued a few years back for yelling at a creepy voter trying to dock their property. It's always something.
oh well. Yeah, Lady V Elements. Her name is. I know her as Venus. I've known her for a long time. Marco I've known for a couple years. Bobby's been my helper for a couple years now.
Cool.
Bobby has his own show on Thursday night called Space Wave. He does instrumental music mostly that he finds on YouTube, and then he streams it on my Mixler channel. And he's been doing that for a while. He just crossed over his 200th show
Oh, wow.
on Mixler. Yeah, so that's pretty good.
That's a good.
And then my friend Amanda, she's in Canada. She does a little show called MWAT, which stands for Music with a Theme.
Oh, nice.
And she's a producer, and she does many different shows for different other platforms.
Right.
But she wanted to do the show on Friday night, and she's been doing this show on Friday night called MWAT. Been doing it for about 6 years.
Music with D.
Yeah. And but she made up this theme thing where she says, like, if it's a summer, some in all the song titles, it'll have like summer, something to do with summer in the song title, or springtime or whatever it is, or
Right.
traveling,
Oh.
So I don't know how she comes up with all the songs to make up 2 hours of music, but anyway, somehow
Wow.
she does it, and it's amazing. If you go to my website, ertradio.com, and you check out on the top part of that page, there is one that has a fox, and it has MWAT, MWAT. Click on that one there, and you'll have a list of music that comes up. Some of them are more than 3 hours. I don't know how.
And
I,
Ron, you're forgetting. We just lost Todd.
Sorry, I'm on my phone and it keeps, but my people, try to call in, so I have to cancel.
yeah. So anyway, So check on that. Check on that link. Check on my website there, and also if you haven't joined, I think you did join the Facebook group, right? I think you did.
Yeah.
I sent you an invite to be a moderator. What that means is that you can pretty much post your events. If you got an event coming up and you want to post it on there, and
Okay.
share it to your pages and things like that from there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sure.
And then that way everybody can get the notice, and you can get more exposure that way, from.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And if you have something you can share on Facebook as well, if you can play your music and do a little single song share or something like that, just post it up there. Just go ahead and play it,
Great.
And as long as it's your music, I don't see what the problem is,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hey, Oofy's here. Oofy's one of our helpers. She helps us. She's an octopus, actually, but she don't want to admit it. But then, yeah, so music with the theme is fun. If you got nothing to do on Friday night at 5 p.m., that's Central. That's 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central Time.
All right.
But then 10 o'clock on Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, if you ain't got nothing to do, come out and hang out and just enjoy the conversation. And, we try to love everybody, try to give everybody an opportunity to share their thoughts, and we go with that.
Yeah.
You got the spirits in your light bulb on the ceiling or something.
Yeah, it's paranormal activity around here right now. Yeah. That's
most of the stuff that we research, so to be honest with you. So when you go to that website too, earlier.com, you look at that intermission transmission tab. That was my early days when I used to do only audio interviews, and
Yeah,
most of them are all UFO and alien abduction occurrences and things like that.
yeah, I'm
People with real
fascinated.
experiences, yeah.
Yeah,
And so
UFO
I
stuff.
do that kind of research, kind
Okay.
of halfway because I'm a skeptical a skeptic or whatever you want to call it. And
Yeah,
then
extraterrestrial stuff.
but I'm more than willing to discuss it with anybody and evaluate the story. I'm more on the paranormal ghost type of stuff because I have activity in my own house. So
Okay.
I, I I kind of believe that a little more than the UFO thing. So
Well, as long
uh,
as they don't eat my food, I'm good. I don't care
but
what.
yeah, that's right. Don't mess with my food or my sleep time. Right?
Yeah, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, but yeah.
Yeah, I always tell people you can call me anything you want, just don't call me late for dinner. You know, you
That's
call me
right.
late for dinner, then we're gonna have some problems.
That's
I
right.
remember one time I missed my meal time one time when I was in boot camp, and that was or no, I was in A school or something. I can't. Yeah, A school, and I missed my meal time for some reason. Oh man, I was mad.
Yeah,
So that was the only time I missed it, though. That was the only time I missed it. All the other times I was on early.
the mess hall.
Yeah, yeah. I went to A school in Orlando, Florida, for navigation and quartermaster.
Oh, cool.
So, and that was after spending the summer or 8 weeks in San Diego for boot camp. 110 degrees in the summertime.
Oh yeah, I've been
have
there.
yeah,
I
you have your little white hat on. You have your ears out, and they're all getting sunburned. Hey, Genghis Khan. No, that's not the leader. That's some fake guy named Genghis Khan. But
yeah.
anyway, uh, but anyway, yeah. So we are doing well though on this channel. I got 680 subscribers, I think. And if you subscribe, then that would make it more.
Yeah, well,
And
that's
then yeah, just share it out there and get everybody to know. All your friends to sign up. That way they know when you're going to be on.
yeah.
And then we have a lot of fun with this music stuff. And especially if it's your own, they shouldn't have any trouble with me playing it.
I
And of course, if you're playing it, then it makes it even better.
it's all family.
So, but on the Mixlr channel, if you go to mixlr.com, you search for Errt-radio. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Saw that.
And I have over 100,000 total listens. So that's a lot of people that listen to my channel on that one. And Bobby had uh, checked into the amount of time that I've been on there. It's been 8 years since I've been on Mixlr itself. I've been doing the radio thing for 10 years because I was on Spreaker at first, and
Hmm.
that got too expensive. So, but I went over to Mixlr, and I can have unlimited airtime. I can have unlimited shows, all week long. Where Spreaker, you had so many hours you could do, and that was it. And then you had to wait till next week to do more. And it's like, no, I don't like that.
Yeah,
So, on Mixlr, I can have 24/7, as it says, 24/7 broadcasting.
great.
No, I don't have that much people to do that yet. But
Hey, you keep doing it like this, you for sure you will.
yeah, and then I do as many hours as I can. I do 2 hours a day during the morning hours from 9 to 11 Central Time. And when the connection's working good. Today, Windows decided that they were going to do updates, and they said, "Oh, you're not going to have a show today."
Oh, thanks.
So I was in the middle of trying to add some music to my playlist, and the touchpad didn't work anymore. And it was like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on? And I go to shut down the computer, and it said, "Oh, Windows update. That's what happened."
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh, why didn't you guys tell me that? I just lost $100,000, on the deal, because you wouldn't let me click on the touchpad. You know?
Sweet.
So that's why I was got upset at Windows like that. Just like when my internet goes down, they're doing updates or upgrades, and it's like, well, why don't you guys tell us when you're going to do that?
That'd be nice.
You know, you
Yeah.
know, we could
That's
be
right.
in the middle of a big deal, and then you just crashed it. You
Yeah.
know.
Right.
So, but anyway,
Technology.
we'll get through it. We'll get through it all. But all right, yeah. So if you want to share any music, or now you're on Amazon and stuff.
Yeah. My music's all out there on the digital platforms.
All right. Are you okay if I play it on Mixler on my audio side? If I grab music from Amazon and
Yeah,
stuff.
you can grab anything you want on there.
Oh, good. All right. And I'll just give you the credit when I go to play it. I'll tell them who you are, of course,
Just grab
and then
whatever you found. And
you'll have some more audio time anyway. And then when you come on here on the video side, people can see what you look like.
yeah, hey.
So now, do you have any kind of awards that you have received?
Oh yeah, I have a lot of accolades. It's I've listed it. I have my on my website. I've got my bio. People can find it. You can learn more about me.
Okay, I'll check that. I'll check that out more closely then.
So basically, how I got in the country scene, because like you, I grew up on country and rock and roll and gospel. And all the genres basically across the board. But when I found a friend of mine, I got connected with a friend of mine who came out of he's from Texas as well, and he worked with Charlie Pride. Charlie Pride mentored him and groomed him for country, and uh, so we found each other through a mutual friend, and he kind of hinted that I needed to, get more aggressive in the country scene, and he kind of showed me how to do that. So that's why I do a lot of country music now. His name is Sonny Burgess. He's in the Texas Music Hall of Fame,
Oh wow.
and but with Charlie Pride and hanging out with those guys, of course he's not here anymore, but Randy Travis and more of those kinds of guys I was able to collaborate with and kind of kind of put together my own sound that I wanted now that I'm getting more
Oh,
uh,
there you go.
yeah more my style and more my the feel that I want to put in the vibe in my music. So but yeah, so now I do a lot of country music, and I'm in the midst of writing another song, getting those on the studio next month,
Oh
getting
wow.
ready to release. Uh, I'm also now acting. I've been in about 8 films now in various roles. Uh, Started in Austin, Texas, believe it or not, with Matthew McConaughey that got me kick-started in it. And
Nice.
yeah, so I got a new TV series I'm reappearing in. It'll be out streaming, I think, late fall sometime.
Oh
Uh,
wow. Yeah, let us know about that.
Okay. The chat is saying that Todd is having some audio issues.
Really sounds all right here.
Yeah.
Huh.
It does sound like it's a bit muffled with my
Well,
earbud.
he is on the phone. He's on the phone though,
Yeah, he's on the phone, guys, so sorry.
so that's all right. It sounded all right for me. I heard him.
Oh,
So
sorry.
when is
Sorry.
that? When is that TV series coming out? You said late fall.
Late fall is when we're looking at hopefully getting it out. They've had some delays due to the heat with
Yeah.
some of
Yeah.
this yeah, with some of the scenes and everything, but it's slowly coming together, and then it'll be released on major streaming. It's called Bounty. That's the name of the series. Bounty is going to be,
Okay.
and so yeah, I enjoy being on movie sets. It's a whole nother ball game. It's a longer
Yeah.
process than making a song in the studio, but uh, but it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Good. Well, anytime, like I said, if you want to post an event that you have, like the movie coming or TV series coming out or whatever, where people can find it,
Yeah,
of
I'll
course,
keep you posted.
post your website on the Facebook group page, and then you don't know who's going to find it there. On that Facebook group page, we have 345 followers so far.
Yeah,
So so and that's a lot of people that they're following for the paranormal, information that we share on there. A lot of people that are so gifted and talented. I don't know where to start with that. I know most of them that are on there, and they've been into paranormal research for many, many years.
Well,
And
that's so fascinating. I didn't even know you did that, but that's awesome because I
yeah, so I give anybody an opportunity to share what their gift is, when, like I said, what their message is. As long as you're not trying to hurt nobody or trying to bully anybody, if you're just sharing what you love to share,
oh yeah,
you're trying to get a positive, hopefully a positive message out.
yeah, for sure.
So and then with that, then everybody can be happy with it.
Yeah,
Who
that's
said?
awesome.
That's Mike. That's Mike
You
there
know,
speaking up.
oh hey Mike. Yes. So what's interesting about that paranormal? You know about the hotel in Mineral Wells, right? Have you heard of that about the
In Texas?
in Texas?
Okay, I haven't been there, but no, yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. You should. There's a big hit. There's a lot of paranormal activity that goes on. People actually go and stay there and
yeah,
experience it and get freaked out. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's not too far from me, but I haven't checked it out yet. But so yeah, paranormal stuff, UFO. I think that's fascinating. I really
yeah.
do.
Well, that's kind of what we talk about on Friday night. I do like to do I do tarot card readings and things like that just for fun.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty good at it. I think I give everybody a free reading on Friday night, and they like it, and I think I've gotten pretty good at it as far as getting the right one. Um, what kind of spirit animal do you think would be you? You know about the spirit animal things, right? For people.
You mean like being an otter or a lion or
Yeah, yeah. What
something
do you
like
think
that?
you would be?
Yeah, I think an or a I think an otter, more playful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll pull that. I don't know if I would pull that one, but here's a deck that I have here.
Okay. Oh
Okay,
wow.
I just got this at the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash that I went to.
Okay.
And the hardest part about that whole trip was the drive getting there. And
Okay.
then the drive getting home. I live in Minnesota.
Oh,
So
okay.
anytime I drive anywhere, it takes forever to get there,
I
you know?
bet. Yeah.
So,
Been
um,
I've been to Minnesota. That's nice,
but,
nice city.
let me go ahead and, if you're okay with it, I would like to do a reading with these, if you're okay. And I like to do on the spot readings for people, and we never know what we get. So we do usually with one card with these type of oracle cards, what they're called. Okay, and the artist on this one is Colette Baron Reed. Okay, so you can look her up if you want, and they're
Okay.
really nice pictures. So I don't know if I'll get the otter, but we'll shuffle it 3 times, and then I don't shuffle it like everyone else does because I destroy the cards or I somehow destroy them or whatever, lose them. But I wouldn't have any control at all on the cards, so I do it carefully. Well, actually, you wound up with you're at a point in your life where you see clearly now.
Oh yeah.
Number 43 on there's 68 cards. Owl Spirit.
The owl. Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Now, pretty much we don't need to look that one up unless you want me to. I could look it up and see what it means. But thank
Clarity.
you for letting me do that for you. That was awesome.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense though, really, because I have been more in tune with what directions and things.
Yeah, let me see what that is. Okay, number 43. This is a little guidebook that comes with it. Now you got to find 43. Good thing they're all in order.
That's too cool. Owl
So
spirit.
yeah, I do this for fun. I always say for entertainment and information only. When I do a reading for people on Friday night, I always say, don't stop seeing your doctor. Don't do that.
Right.
Research what I'm saying and keep going to your doctor. And if you want to know more, then keep doing what you're doing. Don't quit because I say quit.
Definitely.
I wouldn't tell them to do that
So,
anyway. Okay. Oracle message. Owl Spirit arrives to remind you that the wisdom within you is informed by your keen senses. and the wisdom within the consciousness we all share. Okay. Even in the darkest night, the owl sees clearly and is guided by every sense it has, including the first sense of intuition. Right now, your sensitivities are turbocharged,
Mm-hmm.
and you are uh, receiving messages from all directions. Our spirit reminds you to be wise and pay attention to what's between the lines. I can hardly read these letters here. Hold on. Okay, what is invisible to the naked eye, what cannot be heard with the ears, and what others may be able to perceive. With all your senses aroused, you have much knowledge available to you. Clarity will come as you sit with all that you are seeing or sensing, excuse me, allowing your intuition to guide you in understanding the whole and not just the parts. Let your wisdom arise and be your guide as you trust the acuity, okay, of all your senses. Intuition is real and can provide the clarity you need to understand your situation right now. Your relationship, your finances, your job, whatever it is, you can see the truth clearly now. Okay. Protection message. Are you feeling overwhelmed and overpowered by all that you are seeing or sensing? Are you highly sensitive right now and in information overload, feeling too much and taking in too much stimulation? The antidote for overwhelm is to become grounded and return to your safe nest so wisdom can offer you clarity and guide you on managing the flow. Oh, there you go. That's nice.
All right. We do have some comments on the Facebook
Wait,
side.
got one more paragraph. Got one more paragraph here. Hold on. Take a break to ground yourself. I guess that would mean I don't know if you want to go out in the hot sun today and take your shoes off. Stand. No, ground
Okay.
yourself in the reality of your everyday senses. Go for a walk in nature. Again, probably not today. Perhaps you can stop to lie on the ground. I wouldn't recommend that.
Mhm.
Or hug a tree. You got trees around there?
Yeah, I'll hug a tree. I
Oh,
can do that.
okay, there you go. Or just scroll down the street beneath the soothing sky. I don't know how soothing it is. So that you can regroup and clear your energy field. Your wisdom and ability to make sense of all you are feeling and experiencing will return as Spirit reminds you of your need to get clear. Well, there you have it. So you're on the right track. See that?
That makes a lot of sense.
So I mean,
That's
you might have
amazing.
been an otter. Obviously, you could have been an otter. Whenever maybe a little while ago. You know what I mean?
Right.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
that's
What now,
amazing.
Bobby? You were saying something?
Yes. First, I want to get into some comments. Inspiration. And I think she was asking for downloads of music and lyrics and how it's connected. She also says the inspiration you're getting now is to help the collective through your musical expression. You are getting a lot of messages from even for your loved ones that passed away. Birds of the day speak to you. Now we do have some questions. Venus on the YouTube side saying, what directed you to music? What guided you? What directed?
I'm sorry. You want me to answer the question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What guided me? What guided me to music? Okay, so I think music to me is an expression. Of course, it's an expression of art, but really just to convey feelings and emotions and things that I have, since I was a child. I've always used music as a way, an outlet to kind of project that out to the world instead of holding it all in. So,
Uh,
yeah, so when I go through experiences, um, it's really through experiences that I get my material or the content or theme that when I start writing a song, it's something I've experienced. So every time you listen to my music, just you can know you can kind of I try to take people on that journey with me, that musical journey through my life. So that would be
Okay.
my response.
All right. So
okay.
real. So I think we got some people that want to hurry up and get it done. So we already know about what guided you to the music, but can you try to answer these two questions about your musical goal and where can you find your music?
My musical goal. Okay, so my musical goal is to uh, have it being reached to listeners, in every country. That across the globe is my goal.
Well, you got the place here.
To get into every household that I can, um, and in the USA as well, because and covering that territory too. But just that my music can be a part of even new projects, like on Netflix or Hulu or
Hmm.
Prime or whatever, that it's able to add to the story, kind of, like where it plays in the intro or in the middle, or kind of
Yeah.
enhances the scene and kind of, yeah, just to contribute to that level. So that would be those goals. So my music can be found on iTunes, uh, Spotify, Deezer, it's Amazon Music. It's available on every digital platform, like I've said. But you could also go to my website, which is toddbarrowmusic.com, and I always have my music, uploaded there too.
All right.
All right. So Venus is also asking, is there a traumatic experience that motivated you?
Is there a traumatic experience that motivated me? Gosh, I would have to say that just dealing with mean people in the world, uh, I, I mean, if we want to, if I want to break it open and just be, share my heart, is that I feel like I've always had to deal with bullies. I don't. Anybody else had to deal with bullies?
Yeah.
And what do you do with a bully? You just have to punch them in the mouth.
You
You know what I
have to
mean?
get even. Have to get
You
even
know,
with them.
you just
Uh,
kind of have to show your force. And I'm not saying go punch people in the face. I'm just saying that, but that when I,
we have to stand your ground, basically.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you have to stand your ground. And I want to be. I lean more towards love and kindness and all those
I
kinds of
agree with
things.
you. Yeah, 100%.
You know, being a peacemaker. I don't want to cause problems, but if you poke the bear, he's gonna, start, growling and get aggressive. So, but anyway, my music too. I think I utilize that as a battleground too. What do I want to? What do I want to help somebody through?
Like a
And help them get through that situation. So,
yeah,
um,
so like a battlefield.
Yeah.
yeah, and I never even thought of that. You guys are really uh, making
Yeah.
me think.
Yeah, we have fun here, so and you can't be shy here either.
I
So
love
there you
it.
Yeah,
go.
so I think there is actually one more question from Ufi. Did you ever miss any physical time throughout your life?
Like, have
Uh,
you missed an opportunity? Maybe. Or,
I, I think I've missed a lot of music opportunities, just because I wasn't ready. Um, I wasn't, really paying attention. I was more focused on something, uh, on other things. Uh, I did at one point in my life give up music, before I met. I think what really brought country music back into my, or it made it so spectacular for me, was that I had left music. I left music for a few years because I just got burnt out on the whole process. And, but through divine intervention, I want to say, um, it was brought back into my life, and I just can't get away from it. So I've tried. Um, but yeah, definitely.
Okay, Ufi may have visited your website. What is about the big white rectangle on your webpage?
The big white rect. Oh, that's my brand. That's my
That's
brand.
that's
Yeah, it's kind of it's a southern western, outlaw kind of brand. So
okay.
my, yeah, so I'm more towards the outlaw country, but maybe reformed, so to speak, like Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings, and along, Johnny Cash, kind of,
Yeah.
those characters. So
yeah.
so yeah, that's
All
my
right.
brand,
Good.
That's the type of music that gets you in trouble in school.
my logo.
There you go. All right. Well, it was really nice meeting you and getting to chat with you for a little bit.
Yeah,
Um, do
pleasure.
you have any shows coming up in your area? I mean, I won't get there to Texas, but
No, no. Um, yeah, I'm now booking right now. I've just, a lot of the places that I go, they do it outside. They're not doing things outside right now because of the heat.
right.
Uh, so I'm booking more towards September now, and later in the year. And so I'll have that posted on my website. All the shows will be listed. Um,
Okay.
So, but yeah, there's a place I love to go. If you ever make it down to Texas, go to, there's a vodka factory, or distillery called Western Sun Distillery here in Texas,
Yeah.
and it's, in Pilot Point. I go out there and play for them. They love,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I remember one time when I was moving from California to North Carolina, and I didn't have a way to get there. I had all my stuff shipped to North Carolina, and I was able to transport a naval officer's car to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Not that I was going to live there, but that was the drop off point for the car.
Yeah.
But anyway, I didn't have to pay for gas, and I just had to get the car there safely, and they paid me $200 for doing it. You know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But the
You
strangest part
have
of it, hold on, Bobby, hold on. The strangest part of it was when I went across the north part of Texas, the smallest part of the state. It took 4 days to get across that damn thing, and
Yeah.
nothing but oil rigs, and eggs were like $12 a carton at that time. You know,
Was that West
and
Texas?
yeah, that was coming across from California to the
Yeah.
top part of that, the smallest part, and there was nothing there.
Yeah. I believe you.
And
yeah.
but I
So
got to North Carolina all right. But man, what a drive that was.
yeah.
But go ahead, Bobby.
So BS wants to know that I think this is going to be our last question. What are your thoughts about the music industry regarding equality, judgment, and safety?
Okay, then that's a lengthy,
You can condense it if you
that's a
need to.
mouthful right there. Um, I'll say the music industry definitely needs some improvement. Um, I think that the internet changed a lot of what the structure was in the music industry. I think we do need some safeguards in place. Uh, I think we need just some better steps to take for artists, to make it a little easier for them, and not so confusing. I think it's, right now it's all over the map right now. I think it needs to be, really, there's a lot of issues that need to be addressed.
Yeah.
So,
I think inequality, judgment, and safety, like you said, you nailed it on on the head. So I'm hoping that things change, and I'm wanting to help change that.
Good. Um, I want to invite you back at another time, or when we have some more time, where you can talk all about all kinds of stuff and whatever
Oh,
you
sure.
want.
I love it. Yep.
And it'll just be no set parameters to topic. I don't like to set any kind of topics. Usually you don't stay on them. so so
Yeah, I
so
like this freelance. Just
yeah.
open up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my main goal is just to share and talk and have fun, uh,
I like it.
laughing, not having too many stressful conversations or topics, and just go with the flow. Enjoy the fun and just be open to any kind of conversation.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Um,
we need more of that. Really.
yeah.
Yeah, unconventional.
But yeah, so you're welcome anytime, and if you see me on Friday night and you ain't got nothing to do,
I'll
let me
pop
know and
on.
I'll get you on, and you
Sounds
join
fun.
us. And if you
Sounds
want
fun.
to share a song now and then, just send one my way, or if you got any in mind you want to get out there,
Yeah,
you let me know, and I'll be glad to play it on my audio side.
that's great. I
And
appreciate
then
it.
if you ever want to play anything acoustically like you did this time, sure,
Yeah,
bring it.
I love sharing music.
There
Yeah.
you go.
All right. Well,
Come
thank
around
you
here.
for having me.
Come
You
around
got
here, Mike. Don't want to say hi. Mike's over here. He's hiding in the side. He's acting like. Uh, all right. Well, I'll let you go, and we'll see you hopefully soon.
see you
And
soon. Sounds
yeah,
good.
if you don't,
Yeah.
like I said, if you have no plans on Fridays,
Sure.
you got a plan now if you want to drop in. So,
Sounds awesome.
All
I'm
right.
all
glad
right,
to
good
find
deal.
you guys. Take
All
care.
right, all right,
All
bye.
right. See you later, Todd.
All right.
All right, so I met Todd through Caden Gordon. You're still on, Todd?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think you need to click out the tab.
Okay, somehow it didn't leave. Um, that's weird. There he goes. Okay, yeah. So he was introduced to me through Caden Gordon, who has his own radio station in Maryland or whatever it is, and so Venus. Hey, Mike, Venus sees you. There you go. Wave to Venus.
I'm big on astrology. Where's that at? This way?
No.
I never knew the planets.
There you go. There you go, Venus.
Mike gotta keep him straight.
Oh boy. Remember Venus from Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Venus what state?
All right.
No,
So,
Venus from Georgia.
Venus from Georgia. Okay.
Yeah.
Venus and Jupiter. Not Georgia. I don't think so.
Not the planet, no. Get out of here. All right. Yeah. All right, we'll see everybody next time. That was just a little quick introduction to Todd and his music, and he might be a regular guest if we don't have any shows on Friday night. He can be on our show.
yeah.
So,
All right.
all right, we'll see everybody next time. Thank you for joining us today, Lady V and Marco and Julie and Genghis, and of course our guest Todd was at the last minute. Yeah, I just messaged him. I didn't expect to ask him to play, but why not?
Yeah.
So find his music on Amazon and Apple and Spotify, and
Mhm.
Then his website, toddburrowsmusic.com. So check that out. Follow him on Facebook as well. And follow him. Make sure that he finds us. He's already a follower. That's right. He's already following our radio shows. So just make sure when you see his post, you share it so everybody can see it. All right. All right. Then we're out of here. Bye. Bye for now. See you next time.
Yeah, later.